Welcome to my channel. My name's Patty. Today I am going to share with you a few of my recent sales that I had recently. Give you a little bit of encouragement to go out and get those items and just get them listed because you never know what's going to sell. All right, let's get into this video. I sold these Science Digest magazine lot. I got these for free. There were 17 of them. I sold them for $49.99. I knew nothing about them, but I thought, you know what, they're free. I'm going to take a chance. And yeah, they sold. I sold this vintage blue glass bracelet. This was so pretty. It had little frogs on lily pads on it, and it looked like it was a little bit old. The beads did. So that sold for $19.99. Anything jewelry related, pennies on a dollar. I paid probably a dime, a quarter for it because I get my jewelry in big jewelry lots. I sold these Lane Bryant thigh highs. These sold for $12.99. Paid $1, maybe 50 cents. I sold this vintage glamorized wireless bra. This came out of that lot at that estate sale. Size 48D. This sold for $18.99. These vintage Colorado Belle rhinestone earrings. These sold for $10.99. This Tresca beaded bracelet, $8.99. These George pantyhose, these sold for $12.99. This college football pin, Ohio State. This college football pin, this sold for $10.99. As soon as I listed it, I had some watchers. So if you have anything football or sports related that's in jewelry, get it listed. This vintage signed bear brooch. I knew this would sell eventually. I forget the signature on it, but it sold for $19.99. Ralph Lauren long sleeve shirt. This sold for $19.99. If I could get Ralph Lauren at a good price, I always pick it up. Usually sells, you know. This vintage Vanity Fair nylon slip. This still had the tags. This sold for $15.99. I think I paid $2 for that. Or that may have been in an estate sale a lot from that lady. This European African metal. This sold for $10.99. This in Chapin bra. This sold for $14.99. Coventry brooch. This sold for $16.99. It was so pretty. That's the sunburst brooch. This 14 karat gold daughter pendant. This sold for $27.99. Or men's Levi shorts. These sold for $27.99. And these were in that lot that I just posted the other day. That haul. Bunch of stuff really, really cheap. This vintage polo Ralph Lauren with the P-wing on it. This sold for $60. This one, I think I got this in Bloomsburg. I know I did a video with it in it. 9 earrings, sterling silver, $14.99. This New York Yankees shirt. This sold for $14.99. Tone charm bracelet. This sold for $14.99. These men's cargo shorts, $19.99. Highly recommend if you see camo shorts, men's cargos, or even those khaki ones. I always get them, you know, because they usually bring, you know, $20, $25. Craft piece size. Again, these were purchased in a lot of jewelry. These sold for $12.99. This is that vintage Campia Moda shirt. This sold for $8.99. These Lindsay Phillips shoe snaps. These were in a jewelry lot. These sold for $14.99. This vintage sterling silver and amethyst necklace. This sold for $32.99. This Boyd's Bear anniversary plush. This sold for $24.99. I still pick up Boyd's. I don't pick up all of them, but I do pick up some of them because there's so many of them out there. I don't usually look them up though, just to be honest with you, but I know there is still a market for them. This vintage Penn State shirt, this took forever, it seemed, to get to this girl. I don't know what happened, but it got detoured, and finally she got it. I mean, she was a Californian. I'm all the way across the United States, but finally she got it, and yeah, it wasn't tracking for the longest time. That sold for $17.99, and that was also in a big lot of clothes I got. Silver turquoise earrings, these sold for $24.99. This vintage pewter necklace, this sold for $10.99. Another pair of panty. This Dallas Cowboys paracord bracelet, this sold for $9.99. This Build-A-Bear brown monkey, this sold for $24.99. That I probably paid $2, $3. I don't think I paid $3 though. Honestly, I usually don't pay $3. Probably $2.99, or it may have came in a big box of plush. This vintage monkey bobblehead, this sold for $19.99. These vintage Garfield earrings, these sold for $12.99. This vintage Jan Van Hasterson jigsaw puzzle, this sold for $24.99. This vintage E-tone green dinosaur, this sold for $14.99. This was cool. This vintage string art Volkswagen. It was handmade from the 70s. This sold for $39.99, and I guess the girl and her husband had a Volkswagen, and she just gave me this cute little story, but she got it. She's happy with it, and yeah, I knew that would sell eventually. I got that for free, actually. This Pastelli bracelet, $7. This 12-karat gold-filled necklace, $19.99. I already mentioned about rhinestone pendant, $24.99. Another bra. This is a vintage Vassarette. This sold for $12.99. This little tiny miniature Eskimo, $5.99. I noticed it was marked on the bottom, so it was I forget what it was, but Tony Club's pendant. This sold for, or I don't know if I think that was a pin. Sold for $24.99. On colorful hoop earrings, these sold for $14.99. This Mickey Mouse pin, $10. This monkey, this sold for $12.99. These abstract dangle earrings, $8.99. This Toy Factory caterpillar, $10.99. I think of another pair. I'll do these. These are some Christian Serrano. They sold for $10.99. But actually, 4 items. This necklace, this ethnic necklace, this abalone shell bracelet, this glamorized this necklace, other necklace, glamorous necklace, this vintage scarf clip for $81.96. Now she bought that. She bought all them together. This Florida State Seminoles bead necklace. I had no idea this. I didn't think this would ever sell. I was kind of iffy on it, but it did, and it sold for $19.99. And these bamboo screw-on earrings, these sold for $18.99. So there's some of the items that I had sold in September. Now, I didn't go through all of them. But anyway, get those items listed. You never know what's going to sell. You never know when that right buyer is going to be on to see your items. But yeah, hopefully you have a good day, and hopefully you make lots of sales. Get those items listed. If you haven't already, please like, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.